It's 8 o'clock on the morning of day 4. Yesterday I climbed Vermilion Peak. Today I was planning on doing a bigger objective, but I think it's best if I do a few smaller ones instead. Planning the bigger ones would just have options. So I slept better here. This has been my best night's sleep so far. Always is in the tent. So one thing I do want to credit Ontario with is the veracity. One thing I do want to credit Ontario with is the determination of the mosquitoes there. The mosquitoes here are weak and anemic. It's quite sad, really. They kind of buzz around you, and then they're not too sure if they want to land on you. And then they finally do, and they start to bite. And then, you can just swat at them. You don't even have to hit them. And you just get close enough and they tumble out of control. And then they just kind of either go away or lie down on a table and you bam, and they're gone. So they're, if you're trying to go somewhere to get a really good mosquito experience, Ontario's the place. They really show their true nature there. But here it's great. Nothing on the tent last night, nothing around the tent, even around camp. Maybe 2 or 3 were bugging me. But one just now, I just kind of swat at it and it kind of just fell over. Not very robust out here. So I'm just airing out the sleeping bag. It's getting a bit of sun. Crazy about keeping my sleeping bag dry. I just did a little bit of bike service. I adjusted the derailleur. The rear was actually okay. These bearings are amazing. Just goes forever. Alright, so I'm done all the things I need to do. Checkout time's in 5 minutes. Very nice, relaxing morning. Did some bike service. Worked on my packing for this bike packing thingamajig, which I'm very new to and have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna head over to Marble Canyon, stash the bike somewhere, and start walking around with the tourists, see what I can find. Okay, so we've done another ditch the bike somewhere. They show this map, but they give no context. What is this? Alright. Let's go see what's going on. 500 meters. Okay. Oh man, they tamed it. Culverts. That's a lot of water, actually. Very different from yesterday's adventure. Very different. Maybe this will explain that ridiculous picture on the last plaque. Oh, okay. It's really cold here from the cold water against the rocks, like a fridge. Very nice. I'm definitely overdressed in approach shoes. People are wearing flip-flops. Is the smoke better today? I can't tell. Yeah, it's actually kind of quiet here this morning, which is good. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Bet you can't get closer. Oh well. It's awesome. I'm the only one who got here by a bike, I can tell you that. I'm just so happy to be here. It's amazing. Oh, no, I have read that plaque. The infrastructure is fantastic, all the bridges. I guess you have to, otherwise people would just fall in. That would be bad for PR. Staircases everywhere. Beautiful. Topped off my water from the river. Put my buff on to try to cover the back of my neck and my ears. It's going to be hot, but it's going to be better than burnt ears. Obviously sunscreen, but with the sweating and everything, it doesn't last very long. So we'll see how this works. If it's too hot, it's too hot, but I gotta do what I gotta do to keep the sun off me now, because today's going to be hot. Like I said, there's a heat warning here, and I think the smoke's not as bad today, so it's penetrating a little bit more. Again, kind of cool. That peak there is Vermilion Peak. That's the one I climbed yesterday. So I'm back at the Divide, Vermilion Path. I just converted the elevation that it says on the plaque from feet to meters, because it's old, so it's in feet, before Canada switched over to metric. And I just converted. My watch was off by 2 meters, which is fantastic. After yesterday's lack of trust with it, it's nice to know that it's right sometimes. I'm here at the Moose Meadows Interpretive Center area. So this is, according to the plaque, oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. This is a really interesting viewpoint here. That's Mount Corey. That's Mount Corey, which is on my scrambling list. That's Pilot, which I'm going to do next week. And that is Copper, which I'm also going to do next week. Those are some pretty serious peaks over there, actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, there were some deer. They're gone now. They were kind of having fun in the meadows there. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to keep going and see if I can catch the bus, and we'll see what happens. If not, I'll just do some of the hikes around here, which is also all right. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's had a... I like the face. You can see that from Castle. There's Brewer's Buttress. Yeah, and that little pinnacle peak there, Eisenhower Tower. Rockbound Lake's in the middle there. That's Helena Ridge. Very cool. Very cool. It's a nice little vantage point here, even from this valley. So this is the front range, and this is the main range. So the rock's very different. Much softer over here. Very interesting. Very cool. All right, gonna keep moving.